Today I'm going to be giving my Instagram a little bit of a glow up because for as long as I can remember, I've had this really cohesive look with my Instagram. Although it's gone through different seasons and different themes, like color themes, it was supposed to be my like beautiful, aesthetic, artsy fartsy Instagram where I can just like express my most aesthetic side, and then at some point I seem to have lost my way. I think that's because I realized, honestly, having an aesthetic theme really doesn't make a difference for the algorithm. It doesn't necessarily boost your account or grow you followers or something like that. Like, it really is not quite necessary, but it is an eyesore to look at right now, and I can't stand it. I can't. I look at it every time and it's just like, it just is not pleasing to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the Libra in me, but it's just like I need it to look together again. And I've done a poll on this before on my Instagram stories. If you don't follow me over there, go check it out, because sometimes I interact with everybody when I'm out of my hibernation. When I did that poll, people voted that it's actually nice to look at, and like genuinely like people enjoy it, but I fully acknowledge it doesn't matter. But that being said, I'm gonna go through with it anyway. So today you are gonna be coming along my editing journey with me, and what we're gonna do today is work with a theme. So if you've been wanting to kind of brand your Instagram nicely and think about like how you can do that, today this is what we're gonna do. And if you enjoy the theme that I'm gonna be doing today, which is probably gonna be Y2K, I think, or like the cybercore kind of vibes, because I feel like that's my inner aesthetic, okay? I probably don't resonate with that on the outside, but we're gonna change that today. So come hang out with me so you can see how you can simultaneously pull some ideas from this to make your next artsy fartsy post. Today we're gonna be using two predominant apps, and it's gonna be Canva and PixArt, and probably sprinkles of Pinterest here and there. Let's go. Let me pull up my Instagram first so I can show you guys where it all started going downhill. So you can see I kind of had this color theme going on right before it went downhill. I feel like the first one that really bothers me, the first image, is this fire reel that I made. This was this VFX video that I attempted to create, and you can check it out over here for the behind the scenes of what I did for that. And I'm really happy with that. I'm really proud of that. But the only thing is, now the cover photo, it just really bothers me. So this image over here is essentially what I'm going to be revolving my whole edit around, because I think it's just the main point of the video. It's got fire in my hand. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go on Pinterest. Pinterest, if you don't already use it, is the best way to get some inspo and also like everything else. For whatever you're looking for, it's there. Pinterest people are godsends. Unfortunately, I don't have still images of this video because it is a reel. That's also a side note. Like, if you're gonna be taking reels, you should also just capture some like still images of you so that you can kind of mix it up a little bit later. Why not just type in the keywords fire Y2K aesthetic? And now you can see there are so many good ones. What I don't really like about this Y2K style is that everything is so pink, and I am not a pink girly, unfortunately. I'm very much the opposite of that. I like my blacks, whites, neutrals, and blues and greens-ish. Maybe a bit of purple. But I already see one that I do quite like. I really do like this one over here. I'm just gonna save that right now. One thing to note before you even get started to look at different inspos on Pinterest is to actually think about what kind of color theme, if you are going for a color theme. If not, that's a whole different thing. If you want to go for like edit theme, that's fine too. But if you do want to take a look at different color themes that you might want to use to make the whole thing aesthetic, you can actually download this app. It's called Coolers, and it's really straightforward. You can see right when I open it, there's this like category of colors over here. For example, let's say that you find an image that you really like. You can come to the bottom right and press these three dots, press other tools, and then you can say pick colors from image, and right away you can see it gives you color pickers on the bottom, and you can adjust the array of colors and even add more colors or less colors to see what theme you want to go along with. Press next, open in generator, and boom, now you have these hex colors to work with. That is one way that you can make your Instagram super aesthetic and cohesive. For now, I think I'm not going to worry so much about the color consistency as much as I want to just attempt to create a Y2K look right off the bat. We're gonna come into your favorite app, my favorite app that I use for so many things, most of my work. We're gonna start off with creating a template, which is you come over here, come to create a design, and then come into Instagram story, because that is the format for the dimensions of a reel cover. Let me start off with this design over here. I'm actually just gonna pull all three, expand it, press add page on the bottom here, and then you can have your variation. So what you can do is press on edit photo, and if you bring the blacks down over here, you can kind of get this more matte feeling, accentuating the highlights a bit, and then perhaps the brightness. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I might just jump back and forth between Canva and PixArt, which is the next app we're gonna use. Open up a new project and then import your new background.
I'm starting off with some stickers to decorate the background some more. PixArt has a great variety of stickers, so take your time to try them out. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this background, so I'm going to use a fold mask to pull the whole thing together and then start importing my images. I'm just searching digital here and then placing all the potential stickers that I want to use on the screen first. I especially wanted to use a flip phone because I feel like it gives a really nice Y2K touch and a special way to frame your images. Also making my crop out a bit more matte and even adding white shadows to make a glow effect behind me. You can also play around with the hue of the phone to see which color suits your whole image nicer. When I was looking at the digital stickers, I came across this one and it gave me some inspo, so I'm going to go to Pinterest again and find a nice cloud image to put behind the notepad sticker. Play around with the layering as well to see which items you want in front of each other. Just make sure not to hit apply until you're ready so that you can adjust this function. And then I'm gonna add the cat sticker on top of the clouds because it's cute. If you search Chrome in stickers, you can also find some nice silver pieces too. And finally, I'm using this Hello Kitty sticker that I'm changing to blue to add as a final touch. Next, we're replacing this red image here, starting off with 3 clones of myself.
That being said, I think your reel covers should still have context towards the video because there is nothing worse, in my opinion, than like filler posts. I get that a lot of people, when you look at the holistic side of things on a feed, like there's like plants here and shoes here and whatever, but it has nothing to do with the video. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when I click in that, it really frustrates me, or I'm trying to look for someone's like video on their feed because I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. That was a really, really great video. And I can't find it because all I see are like plants. Nothing wrong with plants. I love plants. You guys have seen my plants in my videos, but I think covers should be relevant. I don't know if that's controversial. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that.
I'm going to create a glow effect again. Come into shadow, change the color to white, and change the position to match your subject. If you want to create an outline instead, tap on border and choose the thickness and color you want. You can also create this paper-like effect by coming into effects, paper, and choose one of the stenciler effect. Don't forget you can get creative with the stickers as well by making it a part of the background. Finally, make it even more graphic by adding some shapes. Since you can't replace image covers, I wanted to see if I can make this image connect to the purples and yellows around it. I'm starting off by changing the hue of my images to purple and adding some cropped ones to make it look like a scrapbook. I'm using the next still yellow photo as inspo, and while looking for some yellow stickers, this Polaroid gave me an idea to give the pictures a Polaroid frame. So take a rectangular shape and choose an off-white color to put behind your images, and then shape it like a Polaroid. I found some tape stickers as well to make it a bit more realistic. And to top it all off, use more stickers of your accent color. I'm starting the next one off in Canva and using a natural sky photo as the background. Go into elements, type frames, and find the star frame. Duplicate the star frame and add your photos into it. Make sure to have your photos framed in the middle of the star where your head isn't completely in it, and you'll see why later. Canva also has a great selection of stickers, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some in my images too. And then I found this star frame to outline the stars really nicely. Export it from Canva and open up the same image in PixArt, and I'm gonna isolate myself. Then I'm slowly matching up the isolated image to the star. Then erase the cutout along the shape and then repeat the same steps for all the other shapes. This is the next one I'm gonna edit, and it's honestly probably my favorite edit so far. Instead of using Pinterest backgrounds, I just searched up desktop in PixArt images and got this bright yellow grid. If you search Y2K in stickers, there are also so many nostalgic looking pieces. I found 2 paint frames that I really liked and ended up changing the color for this one to suit my purple yellow theme. Then I'm importing my image and just placing it behind the frame. I searched for more purple stickers to make it look extra cute. I wanted to add a flash to my phone, so I clicked on lens flare and added it to my camera. Don't forget you can also add text and change the color of the font too.
Hopefully you guys were able to follow along these edits. You can pick and choose which inspos and ideas you want to draw from for your next creative edit, so tag me on Instagram because I would love to see them. Thanks for chilling and editing with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!